Logan Paul, Bradley Martyn. That's right, Chin. They fought.
No, they didn't, did they?
Okay.
I didn't see shit.
They fought. You wouldn't see shit. I got my ear to the ground.
Oh, okay. So you know something we don't know.
It's kind of out there. I mean, I wasn't even going to talk about it. And then Mike, who's Logan Paul's, shout out to Mike, Logan Paul's co-host on the pod, and his best friend, I think business partner, released something. But what they released was just the end of it. Here's how it goes down. So I get a call last week on Friday. I get home from work, right? We shot a bunch of stuff. I got this giveaway truck going down. It's down to the wire. The giveaway truck will be done this Friday. All that is left is we got to clear the fender walls to clear the 39-inch tires on it. And might have to replace the fuel pump because this thing's making a lot more power than we thought. And then Thursday, I'm taking an MPE for side exhaust. And then Friday, we're going to shoot the content. We got the merch. We got the website. So this bad boy's going to launch probably mid-July. Cannot wait. So I'm dealing with all that. And I have a few missed calls from Mr. Bradley Martyn, very close friend of mine. And I get home with the kids. I'm like, "What's up, man?" He goes, just gotta call or FaceTime from Logan Paul. He wants to fight." I was like, "Oh, cool." You know, that's what he wanted. Like he wanted. I was like, "Oh, when is it? Like, where's it at? Vegas? What are we talking about?" And he goes, "No, remember that tweet where I was like, yo, man, forget the clout, forget the cameras. I'll fight you outside of my gym." And Logan Paul's like, "Cool. Yeah, let's do it." Which in today's society, I know people like this, they're animals. This is how it works, blah, blah. Kudos to both of them. It's very rare where there's a beef like this, where someone talks trash, another person talks trash, and they actually fight. They actually fight. So for Logan Paul, everyone's like, "Oh, fake fighter," whatever you want to call him. For the and think about, dude's set. Like he never has to work again in his life. For him to be like, "Yeah, I'll fight a 260-pound Bradley Martyn," but no cameras. What? I was like, "Oh, these boys are gangster. These boys they're really about that life." So Brad calls me. He's like, "Yeah, he's down." I'm like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "I just have to sign waivers. Like they can't sue each other. You know, all that stuff. No cameras." And he's like, "What do you think? Can you help me?" I was like, "Well, when is it?" He's like, "It's tomorrow at 11. I'm like, "Okay, well, it's 5 p.m. So there's not gonna be a whole lot of technique going on." So I drove over his house and was just like, it's not. There's the sport of fighting, which is, like UFC, one championship. So that's the sport. And then there's street fighting. This is a street fight. They're two completely different things. And also, I think the average street fight is about 15 seconds long. So you're talking about two different things. But there's some tips or maybe something. I try to help them out, but you're not working with a whole lot of time. So I just gave him some tips, mental things that I thought would help. As far as, do I know how it went? Yeah, I do. I talked to Bradley right after. He asked me to go. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be involved in it. I love Logan too, so I just didn't want to be involved in it. But, there's things online like, "Oh, Bradley got KO'd. Nobody got KO'd. Nobody got KO'd. There's respect. That's their story to tell. But overall, I just think it's gangster that these two savages agreed to sort their problems out like this. And this is how it always goes. No, nobody got seriously hurt, none of that stuff. They did it in a gym, but at the end of it, there's just respect there. So then you move. There's nothing else to do. Like it's over. You guys settle the problem as two dudes. There's respect there, and then it's over. And the media run with it and say what they want. The media, the online, all that stuff, but. That's over. You know how much easier things would be if people just did, and I'm not condoning fighting nonstop on the street. They did it in a closed control environment. Obviously they're not going to kill each other. No one's going to hit their head and die, none of that stuff. But you know how much easier it would be if just things were solved that way? No guns, no knives, respect, not on camera, not doing it for the views. I respect it, man. I respect it. And dude, my view on Logan, I've always had respect for him. My view on Logan changed. how much is Prime worth? How much does he make in the WWE? And for him still to be like, what do you want to do? Oh, you want to fight? Okay. Yeah. Where do you want to do it at? He's like, out front of the gym. Cool, man. Just sign this waiver so you don't sue me, and I'll come up there. Brad said he rolled up, had a mouthpiece in, handed Brad a mouthpiece, was like, hey, man, you want a mouthpiece? And Brad's like, it was like one of the boil and bite ones. And he's like, nah, I don't have time to form it. Let's do no mouthpiece. And Logan's like, all right, cool, man. Do you want to do like raps or anything? And Brad's like, nah, just like old school. Like, it wasn't like this hostile, like, oh, I heard you say this. No, it's very like formal, like old school, like a straight up duel, you know? Like, I said, dude, it's so unheard of. It's so wild to me. So I got so much respect for them. And also for Logan, like, you know, he has a more set foundation, wrestled in high school. He's a pretty damn good high school wrestler. Kid's athletic as shit, right? He's doing the backflips at WWE. Obviously trained in boxing, getting ready for Floyd Mayweather and the KSI. So he definitely has more of a background when it comes to fighting. You know, he's definitely had more experience. Bradley, not so much. So, you know, it was a tall order for Bradley, even though he's bigger. But even though, like, just think about it, like, how much does Logan Paul weigh? Maybe that he's pretty jacked there. Maybe 220. This says 205. Let's give him 215 because he's pretty jacked. So let's say 215, not cutting, not getting ready for a show. So let's say 215. Mm-hmm. You're just gonna roll up to a dude's gym who's 260 pounds, maybe heavier, and shredded 260, just show up. And people, oh, it's all fake. I'm telling you, this is not fake. How can you not respect that? How can you not respect that? That's wild. Respect. Nobody got hurt. Beef is over. They have respect. Hopefully it leads to another thing. Hopefully Brad can train for an actual fight and Logan's down to do that, you know? Pretty cool though, man. You don't see that this day and age. You just don't see that. You keep everybody's loud online, right? Everybody's so tough online. Everyone talks the talk. Very few walk the walk. Whatever your issues is with Logan, whatever your issues is with Bradley, you got to respect it. A lot of people, oh, this is so meathead. That's because you can't fight. Or you'd never do it. Because I don't care who you are. I don't care if you have all the skills in the world, if you're a former world champion, if the dude across the street that works at Ticketmaster or the hell, they're like, hey, you got to fight him tomorrow at 11. Even though I do have the skills to probably beat him, the nerve's still going to be there. It's a fight, especially street fight. You don't know what the hell's going to happen. My only thing I said to Bradley, I said, you're a big dude, man. I know you guys signed waivers. You're a big dude. You're very strong. If you get him down, you have to show mercy. You can't go balls to the wall, throwing elbows, bashing his face in. You gotta show restraint and don't prove all the haters and he's just a meathead. No. Show restraint. Because you got to respect Logan even giving you this opportunity or even down to do this fight. The way you show respect is if this goes like you want to and you take him down and get on top of him, we don't need Khabib elbows, Tony Ferguson elbows. No. What are you doing? No, we're not trying to hurt him. You're trying to win the damn thing. Maybe pop him once and then show restraint. Say, you good? And then you guys stand up and go about your business. That's gangster. It's not gangster bashing the guy's face in when he can or any of that stuff. That's not cool. That's not what this is about. And they both showed restraint. Again, it's not my story. Do I know exactly how it went down? I do. It's not my story. I would never do that to them. That's their shit. Wild, dude. It's wild to me that Logan Paul's about that life, that he just was like, he woke up whatever on that Friday and was like, someone was like, hey, you see Bradley's tweets? So he's down to fight, cameras in front of his gym. And he has a whole team. Like, you're talking about a straight business. And they're like, what do you want to do today? He's like, I'm down to drive up to Zoo Culture and fight Bradley. And they're like, whoa. What the hell are you talking about? He's like, yeah. No, I'm just going to show up with a mouthpiece and I don't need the cameras. Let's just go do it. What? That's pretty wild, man. That's pretty wild. How many would do that? How many people do you know would actually do that? Now, maybe you have nothing to lose and, you know, and it's whatever. And you're like, oh, I'm down to do that. But now think about it. He's the face of damn near $1 billion business. This is like Mark Cuban calling out RFK or some shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to pull up, bro, and fight. I'm going to show up with a mouthpiece and offer you a mouthpiece and then show respect after. Dude, so old school. It's a duel, bro. Wild. Wild. So wild. Respect to both of them. Respect to both of them for even doing it. I think, and that's why I said to Brad and Logan, I don't care how it ends. I don't care for you guys just having the balls to do this is very rare. Very rare. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got knocked out. No bones were broken. You know? So maybe your ego took a hit. Both jacked. I'll be honest too. And when I saw that, Logan's a lot bigger than I thought.
He's big.
Yeah.
Because Bradley's gigantic.
Bradley's 260. Bradley's bigger than I am. Bradley's 260. And I think, you know, a lot of Logan haters out there, yeah, how can you not respect this? Even Bradley too. Win, lose, or draw. How can you not respect this? Wild. Thank God they didn't do it on the street. And that's what's good. Logan wanted to do it in the goddamn street. Bro. How savage is that? You know how easy you can get hurt on the street? So Bradley shut his gym down during peak hours to do this and just put a sign on the door that said, under construction. Okay. Also, if you do it outside, there's street cameras, right? So who knows? Someone calls the cops, then you're dealing with different sort of problems. I didn't think these boys were about that life. I just thought it was, you know, just, you know, Twitter, something cool to talk about. Nah, man. Logan woke up that morning and wanted to smoke. I think the kids online are saying catch a fade.
Catch a fade.
I don't like that. Pretty wild, though. You're just learning about it now, Hunchin?
Yeah.
Wild, right?
I'll need to see the video.
There's no, well, there's no video.
I don't. I'm saying like, yeah. You know, never mind.
Oh no, I know you're skeptical, and I can see why people are skeptical. Chin up, straight up. I would tell you.
Yeah.
I'm when I tell you, I'm telling you, it went down. For a fact, I know for a fact. I've seen some stuff. For a fact, yeah.